How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the battle for Guam. Today, Russia has gathered two strike force groups and are going to be attacking Guam with everything they have. The strike force groups are led by two flagships, the Kiev and the Kirov. America needs to defend Guam at all costs. With the first phase of the counterattack, America will be using 3 B-52 bombers, each equipped with 12 harpoon missiles. Together, we need to attack the Russian strike force group with these harpoons strategically to take out the Kiev and the Kirov. That is our primary objective. Taking these two ships out will deal a devastating blow to the Russian Navy and very much hamper their ability to use their power to prevent America from defending free waters around the Pacific Ocean.
Multiple hostile surface.
Leading the
Contact
first group
detected.
is the Kirov, known as the deadliest
Contact
cruiser
Track.
in the entire world. It's armed with 20 of the deadliest missiles in the world, known as the shipwreck missile. They are massive, high-speed anti-ship missiles designed to sink even the largest of naval vessels with their ability to fly at Mach 2.5 and deliver a 750-kilogram warhead. The Kirov also has 96 SAN-6 and 40 SAN-4 Gecko missiles used for a variety of anti-air. For closer engagements, it uses 10 Silex missiles, which can target submarines and surface ships, providing versatility in combat scenarios. Using all of these weapons allows the Kirov to engage almost any target it comes across, while simultaneously being able to defend a fleet of ships. Taking this ship out will be our second highest priority. The shipwreck missiles can sink any ship in the entire ocean with just one shot. We need to take this ship out. Leading the other strike force group is their primary flagship, the Kiev. It's one of their only aircraft carriers, and it is capable of carrying Yak-38 fighter jets that can carry anti-air missiles and also anti-ship missiles. The Kiev can carry 80 of their more advanced surface-to-air missiles, while also being able to carry 40 more or less last resort anti-air missiles, giving it a extremely powerful ability to protect its fleet. It can also carry 8 anti-ship missiles known as the SSN-12 sandbox missiles. They are supersonic, long-range, and intended to punch through naval defenses.
Track.
Filling out the rest of these two strike force groups are primarily just the Udaloy and the Sovremeny class destroyers, which focus on anti-submarine warfare, but also bolsters the group's ability to take out anti-air targets with their missile systems, enhancing the overall defensive and offensive posture of these fleets. The second phase of this attack will come in a later video, and it will be this American strike force group to clean up whatever the B-52s cannot get. We'll try to do this video next, but today's video is all about Grandpa Buff, the B-52 bomber, and to see if he can take out our two primary objectives. The Harpoon missile is the backbone to the U.S. Navy and its primary anti-ship missile. Known for its ability to sea-skim, it uses an active radar to home in on whatever the target is, and its best feature, arguably, is that when it's nearing its final strike, it will pop up in the air and then hit the ship through a soft top surface like the deck to deal the most devastating type of blow. Now that we have a good track on the two targets that we're going after, we are going to start the attack. We're going to launch the bulk of the 36 missiles at the Kiev and the Kirov because of how deadly those two ships are. The idea here is to overwhelm the enemy defense. Not only are the harpoons very hard to detect, but they are also carrying very large warheads, and just one or two hits of these can deal an absolutely devastating blow to any ship it hits. And with that, all the missiles are away. Now we have to wait for them to arrive at the target. The volley of missiles are detected by the two strike force groups, and they are being engaged. The Kiev is taking very aggressive, evasive actions. It's turning to its starboard side to get all the guns it has and point defense cannons it has on target in order to get the absolute most amount of firepower towards the missiles coming in. As you can see, the amount of anti-air power that these two strike force groups have is staggering.
Track 7042 is classified. Hostile helo. Air contact detected.
Here you can see those massive 5-inch guns open up, loaded with flak rounds. Those opening up are a sign to the crew on board that maybe those anti-air missiles aren't working as effectively as once thought. It's very hard to maintain a lock solution on a sea-skimming missile. Looks like the chaff has popped on the Kiev. The chaff is in order to confuse the harpoon missiles into thinking there's a bunch of targets out there, when in reality, it's just a last-ditch effort to not get hit by the missile. You can see the Sea-Whiz systems, the close-in weapon systems, are working to a great effectiveness against these harpoon missiles, since the harpoons are very slow. Here's where the overwhelming amount of firepower come in. The Sea-Whizzes are reloading now, and thus cannot be used against every missile. There we have our first hit against the Kiev. There we have a hit against another ship. The Kiev is desperately trying to take out these harpoon missiles, but there's just too many of them. That's another hit on the Kiev. Here you can just see all the chaff in the air, the fire and the smoke coming out of different ships. The harpoon missile got spoofed right there. It had the track, but when it popped up, it couldn't finish the lock-on, so sometimes it happens. That time it locked on. Yet another hit against the Kiev. Another hit against the Kiev, that time right where the ammo was stored. There is no doubt that the Kiev is absolutely going down. There is no way it can take out all these fires and flooding from the harpoon missiles. The primary objective has been achieved. Look at all the devastation in the background. These harpoon missiles were a great success. As you can see, it's very hard for strike force groups of any kind, even ones as adept as this one, to be able to target sea skimming missiles. This is why the harpoons are the backbone of the U.S. Navy. Unfortunately, the Kiev has not been taken out. It defended itself admirably, taking out every single harpoon that I shot at it. A testament to how truly deadly this ship is. As you can see, the Kiev is reforming with all supply ships and support ships that it had in order to keep going with the strike. It turns out there was a third strike force group with smaller ships behind it that I did not see before. That means the next phase of this battle will be the U.S. strike force group, a very powerful one, against the remnants of what remains of the Russian strike force group. Keep in mind, those shipwreck missiles can take out any one of these ships if they hit. It is absolutely imperative we take that ship out. Thanks for watching, guys. This game is called Sea Power. It came out maybe a month ago, and it looks like an amazing game if you guys want to try it out. It's based around the Cold War between America and Russia. The latest ships in it are from around 1985, and as you can see, everything is modeled in from missiles firing to close-in weapon systems. Every weapon on the ship really is modeled in. It's a beautiful game. If you want to see more content like this, let me know. Thank you guys again.